On the 27th and 28th of June 1944, meetings were held at Special Operation Executive Headquarters in Baker Street, London. SOE, part of Britain's Ministry of Dirty Tricks, had finally decided to kill Hitler. The question was, how and where? Hitler's mountain home, the Berghof, nestled in the Bavarian Alps on the Obersalzberg near the Austrian frontier, presented a good target location. An idea was mooted at these meetings to shoot Hitler at the Obersalzberg during his daily afternoon walk. British intelligence knew that Hitler enjoyed walking to the so-called Muslanerkopf tea house from the Berghof every day that he was in residence. They also knew that Hitler's RSD bodyguards were under orders to stay back when Hitler was walking with his small group of intimates. At one point during his stroll, he passed close to a patch of woodland that placed him out of line of sight of the static SS sentry posts around the Obersalzberg. This meant that there was a window of opportunity to kill Hitler. When Hitler arrived at the tea house, he would stroll around its famous overlook, chatting with his intimates, and then he would enter the tea house itself. Once Hitler was inside the Muslanerkopf tea house, he would sip chamomile tea and nibble on apple cake, before invariably dozing off in his comfy armchair while the rest of his party chattered quietly around him. After an hour or so, Hitler would be driven back to the Berghof while his companions walked the 1,500 meters back. It soon became clear to SOE that the most reliable method was a sniper attack when Hitler was walking along the path to the tea house and was very lightly guarded. The plan was for a German-speaking Pole and a British sniper to parachute into Austria close to the German border. From there, the two-man rifle team would infiltrate the Obersalzberg dressed in German Army mountain troop uniforms. Once inside the Führer-protected enclosure, the sniper team would lie up in the woods close to the path that Hitler regularly walked. The Pole would act as spotter using powerful binoculars, while the sniper would be armed with a Mauser Carabiner 98K rifle, fitted with a Zeiss telescopic sight. The rifle had an effective range of 1,000 meters, but the shot would be taken much closer, at a range of around 300 meters. A British officer, Captain Edmund Bennett, was mooted for the role of sniper, and may have begun training in England against moving targets. In November 1944, the plan was presented, codenamed Operation Foxley, but it was turned down after some heated arguments. At this stage of the war, many senior officers felt that leaving Hitler alive was doing more damage to the German military than Hitler dead. There were also some reservations about making Hitler a martyr. Foxley was by this stage anyway a theoretical exercise, because Hitler had left the Berghof for the last time on the 14th of July 1944. However, post-war analysis of the plan suggests that although German security forces would most probably have captured the two-man sniper team before they were able to get into position, if they had managed to conceal themselves along the path between the Berghof and the Muslanerkopf tea house, they could have killed Hitler with relative ease. The main problem was that the plan came too late. SOE lacked intelligence about Hitler's routine until after D-Day, when they captured a few low-ranking former guards who had been returned to active service. By the time SOE had managed to thrash out an assassination plan, Hitler had managed to frustrate them by moving away from the target area.